Right, class to play as. I'll go this boy. I'll slam the door shut so you can slip on in. And hop in the VC if you want to shit talk. I want to know what the rule, what rule changing it was there. Bizarre. Let's switch to. I've already got the katana use, so let's do the eviscerator. Yeah, there we go. This little shitty shotgun will take me to victory. That and the gamer god from down under. How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. I thought you lost your voice then. That's the most attractive part about you.
No, for some reason my audio is going through my monitor.
Oh.
So hang on, I have to try and change that.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Have a look. See, oh yeah, just buy some stuff.
I literally have no fucking idea why it's doing that.
Yeah, I've had issues with Discord before, changing the audio input and output without my permission. You don't
Hang
know.
on, I'm just gonna restart my computer.
Okay. Just buy packs until you're good. Shibata, woo! Sentinel. I'm surprised if that put me to 20. Hey, more drill adepts. Hey, quarry infiltrator, nice. A sniper pierce, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, very good. Now we're talking. Drill adepts. I'll do it. See what our levels are like. Okay. So I want to stop spending money at level once one of these hit level 20, because the idea is to like hit level 20 on everything, promote, and then just buy a load of packs. If that's the idea. Again, that's the idea, but I don't know if it's what's going to happen. Let's have a look. Guess shotgun amp. I'm not getting many in the way of not many shotgun amps anyway. I have a shotgun amp 1. Ugh. No good. The hell? I hear like beeping in the background. Oh, well, maybe I could put armor piercing on. Get more damage out of that than than having the piercing barrel on. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let me just check my challenges. By the way, if people haven't done so already, I've got a new server because shit happens, got hacked, blah 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 blah. So had to make a new server. So if anyone hasn't already, feel free to join, and you can get dinged whenever I go live. And not only that, but if you're a streamer yourself, I've actually made it so the bot can like post when you go live automatically in a Twitch promo channel, so you don't even have to like promote yourself. You can just as long as I know you're a streamer, you just it just dings when it goes live. See, look at that. Batarian doing the good stuff for people. If only it works with YouTube. Discord, like live stream on YouTube, doesn't really work with Discord for some reason, which is a shame. So it isn't the same. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's look at my challenges. I mean, maybe I should just forego the shotgun and just the eviscerator for now and go for finish off some other stuff like the Avengers nearly finished. So's the Predator. But we gotta do our mastery. So, oh, there you are.
Oh yeah, so I'm back.
Welcome back.
Watch the game now. You know, I reset the computer and I went, "Jeez, I'm a fucking idiot. I just changed the settings in the Discord." My brain just went restart. I could have just, and I was like, "Oh, it's fucking going through the speaker," and I went, "Fucking idiot." There's a thing called settings.
Yeah. And I would like to thank you. Oh, wise guy, thanks for the follow. The best day of my life. Oh, listen to myself singing again. It's having the best day.
I haven't done that in a while.
Of my life. What, singing? I reckon people would love another karaoke stream.
But there's like 2 times a year that I actually love singing, and the mood's got to strike me to do it.
Ah, right, fair enough. I usually just sing as a joke or as a reaction.
Oh, my singing is a joke, but I gotta be, I've gotta feel it.
It's a joke, but it's like I gotta feel the passion. I gotta feel the music in my bones. Yeah. You can't just force the song. You got.
Yeah, gotta let the joy out.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I thought you were following as well. Don't worry about it though. Deluxe edition. Look at you, fancy pants. I was looking at the deluxe edition, and I was like, what the fuck is the point? Like, what do you get out of it other than like digital art?
Oh, the Mass Effect single player game.
Yeah. Oh, the pro. I guess it's the pro. I guess they get the Prothean DLC, the From Ashes, for free. It's the deluxe edition.
I got an extremely good deal on on Mass Effect 3.
Hmm.
It's on eBay. There was this shop selling actual DVD of Mass Effect 3.
Oh, the disc. Yeah,
For
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, it was like $30.
Hmm.
And then I bought the upgrade pack for like $10 on EA, something like that,
All right.
because I wanted the Javik stuff. So it ended up being about $40, and it was like 60 or 70 just by itself. I mean, with that on Steam or on Origin.
Yeah, because like they didn't have Mass Effect 3 on Steam originally because it was just Mass Effect 1 and 2 for like the longest time.
Yes, I'll go. Yeah, yeah. The original game was like $60, and it was like another 10 or 20 for the DLC. And yeah, I got a great deal out of it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, because like I hate paying full price for games. It's just a fucking nightmare, especially when the game turns out to be not that good. And
Well,
most
I've paid. Well, the only other game I paid full price for this year was Outriders.
no comment.
No, you know what?
I
I
mean,
know
it's a good game,
I
but
actually like the single player.
yeah,
Yes, I played it enough to get the $60 out of it.
yeah. I think I uninstalled it the other day. I think my hours were like 200. I think I got my money's worth, and it was a good game in under all them bugs. Like it's just it's like and the poor developers they tried, they just weren't succeeding because every time they would fix one
Uh,
bug, it'd be like fixing a house up, and then when you lift up the floor to replace the floorboards, a load of fucking other problems come surfacing, and I feel like they fixed one bug that that caused like a buff to be permanent, and it pretty much fucked up everything in the game, and they never really fixed it since. They're getting one-shotted by birds.
I got a different idea of what I'm not really I feel sorry for the developers because I don't think they actually know what they were doing.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
I
I'm not.
think that I think they're incompetent, basically.
To be fair, that it might not be too far off from the truth there, because
It definitely was. You know what? We spent 2 years doing this. Can you just release it so we can make our money back?
yeah, probably. Well, he did not get staggered from that. That's probably what did happen. But I looked at I was like, who the hell is People Can Fly? Like, never heard of that company in my life.
Yeah.
And I looked them up,
Like
and they played like a load of
I
like,
heard Cookie talking about it.
yeah. You like played what do you
I
call
know
it?
Cookie loves them. Well, not loves them, but
Well, I think he's fallen out with him, hasn't he?
yeah. But he's given them a lot of benefit of the doubt.
But but he's an Anthem player. He's been, he has to put up with EA, like, so whenever you see, like, a developer, like, even show some sign of giving a shit, like, you kind of do want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Well, not me. You're incompetent, you're incompetent.
Well, it's one of them, is it? Like, just because you try don't mean you're capable.
Yeah.
I think, what it was with Outriders, well, the developers themselves, when you look at their portfolio, like, it's mostly just, like, B sequels, like Gears of, like, they played, like, I think, like, one of their main accolades was Gears of War Judgment, and then the PC part of Gears of War 1. And they were, like, touting, like, oh yeah, we made Gears of War. Like, no you didn't. And you made the worst one in the series, so how's that something to be proud of? And outside of that, I can't remember what else
they
they made.
claim they did Andromeda. It'd be like they said they made Andromeda.
Well, the game did kind of feel like Andromeda, but without jetpacks.
Because it felt like they were just like, hang on, they had a base game and they're like, they never had it quite fixed, and they're like, let's just add, let's add, let's add, let's add. And then they're like, how do we make 50 different types of code link up with each other? And then they just went, we spent 3 years trying to fix this, let's just release it.
The game developers were like playing Chinese whispers from office to office, and then all of a sudden you get.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like to me. Because they had a good storyline there, like a really good basis of a storyline. Like Malik, how the fuck did they fuck up Malik? Like, oh, you know what? This guy. What's that initial guy that almost kills you?
Seth.
And then he figures out who you are.
Seth. Lord Seth, or whatever the fuck. Is the guy with the edgelord fucking appearing, yeah.
But the guy he was scared shitless of, you know, he's scared shitless of another guy. And it's like, well, he's dead, and then you basically kill him really, like, he's like, oh shit.
You scare him off and he gets delegated to an expedition boss.
Yeah, and it's just like...
Well, that's the thing,
like... There was so much story in that game that could have happened.
Well, that was my criticism.
I just think they had no clue what to do.
Well, that was my main criticism, was they kept setting up characters and not paying them off.
Yeah.
Like, what was that woman that you meet? Like, you see her when she's young, and then you see her in Rift Town, and then you never see her again, and she's like... She's acting like Billy Big Bollocks over there. She acts like an asshole, like she's going to be a big deal, and then she becomes nothing.
Yeah, and you don't know why or how she earned that credit. It's just like, oh, it's the last one.
Yeah. And then you hear about, Corrigan on the way to Trenchtown, and then you finally meet him, and then and then once you leave Trenchtown, you never see him again.
I did like the nerd guy though.
Zahidi, whatever his name is? I can't remember. Yeah. The guy, the mod guy. Good. Yeah, I liked him, but he was good because he actually stuck with you. He was there the entire time. But all these characters that they introduced at the start of the game, fuck me, these enemies aren't staggering at all.
Yeah, I'll get this one.
Okay.
But what's the Samoan guy? I forget his name.
Yeah, the potato guy. Yeah, gets high on his own supply.
Yeah. The guy that kind of looks retarded.
You can't say that. That's very inappropriate.
Yeah, but when you look at his face, you can't deny it.
He's just stoned, isn't he?
I don't know. He looks special needs to me.
Oh no.
Like when you look at his face, it's kind of like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But then I like Wheels though. She's a bitch.
Wheels.
Yeah. But she's good. Like you can feel her anger. Like she's a fleshed out character. That lady.
Yeah, you can.
Like.
She's well designed, and her boss fight was kind of out of nowhere, but.
You know why she's an asshole.
Yeah.
What's
his name?
You know?
Dabrowski, the guy that dies, he was alright. I mean, not alright enough that I forgot his name.
Yeah.
What's his name? The driver.
Pour one out for him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was good too.
Who else in the crew? His adoptive daughter was... I could take or leave, to be honest.
Yeah, she was a bit of a cunt.
It's like, I have premonitions, I see the future, and it's like, okay.
But I didn't mind the interactions between them two though. Like she was a bit of a cunt, but it added to the story.
Yeah, she had daddy issues, I guess.
Yeah.
that? Roots are annoying. Oh,
And it's your host too.
Nah, just enemies camping in rooms for no reason. Just can't... Out of the fire. Oh, out of the frying pan into the fire. But narrowly avoided that Ravager. Now I'm missing my Stronghold package.
Missing your package.
My Stronghold yeah, my package.
That's all I heard.
Need to level up my Viscera. I need to level up everything.
Well, that's what happens when you start a new account.
Oh yeah. Even better when there's no pugs. I did switch this to public before we started, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure you
That
did.
got me. I got Ravager through the big old box, I guess. I'm pretty sure I changed it to public.
Alright, I'll carry you.
Oh, you are the
I'll
gamer
carry you
god. And I'm
They're gonna stick it to the wall.
and I'll refer to myself
There's
as
a Ravager down here.
Hawaiian Jesus.
Nah, just call yourself English. People will understand it.
English.
I'm from the UK, and they go, "Oh,
Why
okay,
are you putting on a fucking Scottish accent? I'm from the UK.
yeah, I'm from the UK, alright."
There you go. There you go. Wait, what you said? Your mum's wait, your mum or your nan?
My grandpa.
Grandpa. Whereabouts from England is he from?
I think Yorkshire,
Ugh. So he's related to Cad.
something like that.
Does your granddad
There's a
like to
whole
do
bunch.
ironing?
Oh no, he's dead's door now.
Oh.
But
Did he carry him
yeah,
out on
but,
an ironing board?
there's a couple of jokes in there, but I won't make it. They're very distasteful.
Fair enough.
But anyway, there's yeah, it's mainly still got a bunch of relatives and all that up there. There's one that's a priest, and I go, and yeah, but this is my sense of humor. My mum goes, "Oh, there's a priest in the family," and I go, "Oh, good. Can he get some children for me?"
What was her reaction?
And she's like, she laughed, but she's like, you know, kind of that, don't say it in front of them.
Yeah, it's like it's like a
Yeah.
chuckle head shake sort of.
Yeah. Kind of like, yeah, funny, you're an idiot, but yeah.
That's the best way to be, I guess.
Most of my family's got a pretty good sense of humour. No, well, at least no one takes themselves too seriously anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the shit I'd say I'd be counselled 150 times over.
Oh God, can I run past it? Yeah, I can. Good over there. Have a snowball. Oh, brute behind us.
Not in behind us anymore.
This must be it must be private. Oh, it's only wave 5. Ugh. Oh, brute. Oh.
Can't be that much left.
It feels like a wave 8. How long it's taking. Oh god. I think a brute just respawned. I think we're still at the halfway point.
It feels like it. What's the Fabatarians? What are they called again?
Yargs.
Well, no, the ones that suck you up on the floor.
Oh, cannibals.
Cannibals. I think they just stopped appearing now.
Oh, okay. So
Because I've shot about 100 of them.
I don't know why. I thought you meant the Shadow Broker because they kind of look like fat Batarians.
No, I reckon the cannibals look like Fabatarians to me.
Well, yeah, the cannibals are Batarians, but like.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
It's-
that being said,
in
was
the
it brutes
core.
are humans and what?
Brutes are Krogan bodies of Tyrian heads.
Because I swear they look like the Yarg.
I mean,
Like
they,
if you went to me, what's a brute? I'd say a reapified Yarg.
you'd think that, and the way they are animated would suggest that, but the Codex in the single player says it's a brute Krogan body Turian head.
Or
Yargs,
what's that one that speaks slowly?
Elkar.
Yeah, Elcor. It's either that or the Elcor.
I reckon the Elkar. If the Elkar just fucked off back to their own planet, I reckon they'd be left alone.
Oh, because they talk so slow.
No, because they're fucking useless. The only reason why they're part of Galactic Society is because the was it the Asari bumped into them.
Oh, I think. Well, they bumped into them, but they were invited.
But hey, aliens, let's invite them to the clubhouse. Same, I mean, it could have happened with the Yarg, but they got quarantined because they were too, ferocious, too mean. They're like scary Krogans. At least that's what they're hyped up to be. That's why the idea is that when the cycle is complete, it'll just be the Yargs left. Yargs and those
To be
space
fair,
monkeys.
I think most of them were stupid because they weren't trained. From what I remember, they were saying they weren't smart or spacefaring, but they could be.
I mean, depends. Like, depends if like it's all about this discovery because like races have to discover it themselves. I mean, look what happened to the Krogan. They weren't spacefaring until the Solarians like uplifted them, and then because they got uplifted before they were quote unquote ready. That's what caused them to balloon and become a fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they say that, but hang on,
Yeah. So I've only got one gel, so I was like thinking, hey, let's not use that until later.
I'll go over into my happy corner. So he's left.
There's a happy Carter. Oh, so maybe I'll start specking into sniper rifles after this. Fuck it now. I want to keep using my shotgun.
I suck at all shotguns, even the Rega.
How do you shot?
Oh, it's because I get staggered all the time, and I'm like, oh, that's right. Guns don't work after they. You have to re-click after you get staggered.
Oh yeah. It's the worst, especially when you're fighting the Geth hunters.
Yeah, so I'm basically like too close to them, so I die.
Oh, luckily a lot of the shotguns you don't even need to be up close to make use of them.
think I'm only proficient in what's it called? What's that automatic shotgun that's got 6 bullets in it?
Piranha.
Yeah, Piranha.
Yeah, it's one of the best shotguns in the game.
I can get 20 headshots on that, no problem. But like the Raider and yeah, almost everything. I hate people love the Disciple for some reason.
Yeah,
I'll get
underrated. I'll get up. So,
too late.
alright. I'm out of gels and ops packs.
Well, I've got 3 gels left.
I started with 3 gels. Oh god. Yeah, I think there must be nobody playing to. I must have kept it on private.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh.
Wave must be nearly over.
Yeah, you luckily only get 1 Banshee at a time. On 7.
Banshee behind you.
Yeah, oh my
Well, there
god.
was.
I keep missing on the snowballs here.
It must be almost really over because the keep getting A-bombs. Well, I think I'm gonna die.
Alright, I'm coming. Oh god, I just ran into swarmers.
Nah, I got hit by a blue ball.
No, I'm talking about me, I got hit by swarmers.
Oh,
Need ammo.
well,
I
come
think
over here and die.
I'm at the LZ. Oh, wait. There's a marauder back there.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill the marauder.
I got him.
Oh, there's another Ravager.
Another marauder.
It should be dead now.
Ooh, cryoblast juice. Expert snowball thrower.
I just missed 4 shots in a row.
Oh god. Hate wave 8. It just goes on forever. Nope, marauders.
I mean, to be honest, the last 4 waves felt like... Yeah, I did this, and then...
Damn it.
Oh, no wonder the fucking... everything there.
Oh, I couldn't do anything there. Well, see.
Come on, everything come over here. Oh shit.
You were like stood behind her. It was funny. Okay.
I wanted a whole shitload of stuff to come at once.
Yeah. I had trouble with a marauder. Felt like my damage wasn't consistent. Like it would sometimes like I could like 2-shot a marauder, and sometimes I'd just do the 3 shots and it wouldn't even be at half health.
Oh no, it's public.
Public. The fuck? Nobody's playing. this? Oh well, more fitness I guess, never mind, not enough. Yeah, messenger if you want to hop